Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. It is day 2 of the expansion, and the queues have gotten a bit better, but I still cannot use DX11. Yeah, don't know what's up with that. I've updated drivers, I've verified the game files, it just isn't working. Alright, Justinian, I have a quest from you, don't I? House of Divinities. Judging by his forward brow, nothing important, or something important, even, has occurred to Justinian. That Matsuya fellow you were helping, he's Arkasodra, is he not? Apparently, 'tis almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be travelling alone? Oh shit. If summoning is this perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arkasodra would be their primary targets. For 'tis the faith of their ancestors which prevail in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We'd better go after him. Akiali lies to the west, as I recall. The same direction as Quail's acquaintance, incidentally. Itself then, keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village. Okay, travelling time. Let's see, I want the battle manual up, I want the spirit bonding up, I want the spirit bond potion on, and I want a couple of honey muffins up. Alright, let's do this. Whee! Note to self, edit this bit out. Let's see. You do not see Matsuya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. I see a turtle. I see a turtle. What level is the turtle? 80. A Kachapa. A Kachapa? I don't know how you pronounce that. I have to go up here. Okie dokie. Oh, that's an elephant. That's an elephant with an evil eye. What level? 80. Okay. Okie dokie. So, I haven't found any scary A ranks or B ranks just yet. Now, let's see. Destination. You do not see Matsuya from here either. No, leave me alone. Help, somebody help. Matsuya's voice, and it came from the north. I will save you, Matsuya. Go, Granny. Shit. Don't worry, Matsuya, I'll save you. From Tempered Imperials. Fuck. So, these guys are the Beast Tribe that are getting, well, I say Beast Tribe, that sounds like a derogatory term at this point. These are the race that are getting kidnapped at the moment. What's their god like? Huh? Where did they go? Why are you here? I killed them. I see you found him in time. You and your friends came to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest. Think about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We heard that the Arkasodra were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city. We've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know. The ocean is all we have. I see, that's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. A question, if I may. 'Tis our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are, but I've heard some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. Surely I should just go in there myself. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot. Oh, that's an FF4 reference. House of Divinities in the old tongue, it seems. But they're not true divinities, they're monstrous imitations that bring only death. To have one's faith so twisted is a grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose than to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? You've come all this way to save us? Really? To think I had you peddling fish. It happens all the time, don't worry. But to answer your question, yes, of course, we would gladly tell you all about our gods. We, I say, because I am a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good, God-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honoured to share our knowledge. And fish. Maybe I can make some Archon bread with that fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay visit to Akiali? I hope someone says the actual name of this village, because I feel like I'm butchering it. Wonderful! Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it. So, 'tis the simulacra of Favnarian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in a tower. I pray that we will be able to save them. Though indeed, saving them will mean confronting their false gods. Like as not. Aye, as you said, we do well to study their religious traditions. To Akiali. Or Akialis? Akiali? How do you say this? Tell you what, I'll help these guys. Well, there's my good day for the deed. Good deed for the day. Whoa. Come, my Namazu brethren, to this village that I cannot pronounce. So can I explore the entire island or just a section of it? Well, there's your own, Jay. Familiar though I am with the myths and legends of this island, to hear them spoken by heirs to the storied heritage giveth them new life. Alright. Thancred. A charming little village, shame about the hideous tower. Yeah. Although, which tower are you talking about? Estonian? You're wondering if they have squid, aren't you? Mark you that platform out in the water? What's the manner of shrine, perhaps? Maybe it's a neutral trading post. And again, this entire island is that, isn't it? Right, Matsuya! Welcome to Akia Ali, my friend. The name means white beach, and there isn't much here save that. But please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any one of us can tell you about our gods, But you could do worse than to start with Kanga and old Hasaveda. They're free at the moment as it happens. Okie dokie. So you're Kanga. You want to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups, the Matsuya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Murga, beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities, their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are gentle and kind and gentle. Others stirred and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings we strive to be better people and live better lives. Okie dokie, so there's going to be some men and there's going to be some beasts. Okay. And Hasveda. Interested in learning about our gods, you say? That's what I like to hear. Prick up your ears then and listen. In ancient times, the Matsuya and the Murga, deities who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Matsuya, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Wait, what? So the Murga have bodies of beasts and heads of men? Likewise, the Matsuya coveted the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between two factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Matsuya have worn animal faces, and the Murga the limbs of men. That sounds terrifying. Oh boy. I guess there's a cutscene here. Matsuya! There you are, learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust. Yes, they're all horrifying. While you were off talking to the others, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go and fetch it from my home at once. Okie dokie. Oh, that's not voiced. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts three of our most revered deities. By all means, we should like to see it. Is this going to be something I can have in my room? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. They are Matsuya. You heard about them already. Yes, 3 sisters. The center one is the eldest, Cinderuva, a goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. Alright, so you hold the fat one in the highest. To her right is the middle sister, Sanderuva. As a goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. Okay, so the slim tall one. And the left is Minderuva, the younger sibling. She presides over the crafts and is so beloved by weavers. So the Larfell. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune. Okay, so that's either going to be a dungeon or a trial. In like fashion to the Matsuya, the deities of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life, and what of the Murga, if I may ask? The Murga hold power over nature. In ages past they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find our images there. Among them is a god who possesses a gorgeous head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arcasodra. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. You worship dragons too? It is said that an ancestor of the satrap, that's the ruler of radz-at-han, forged a covenant with a dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legends hold that if ever the satrap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally? Yeah, the Dragoon is interested in that. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to see. I am confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. I will pray for your success. Don't pray too hard, you might summon the primal. Right, I believe it's time we sought out Kryle's acquaintance, an alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Kryle's notes, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further along the coast. I guess you don't know of it then. Okay. Okie dokie. The Great Work. Oh boy, cutscene time if it's showing a picture. Wait a minute. Is that's building? It might be. Matsuya has a shine in his eyes that wasn't there before. Did you say you're going to see Nidhana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding. And did I say she's beautiful? Do I sense a ship? I could stare at her dainty eyes and adorable trunk. Okay, so she's an Orcasodra. And those eyes, when you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. Okay, I hope this is a ship, and I hope I get to see you in the Orcasodra Beast Tribe quest. Why do I instantly ship anything? Because I'm sad, that's why. It's in-game NPCs, it's not like it's actual people. Or VTubers. God, the amount of shipping I've seen there. I should probably get in the cloud bike just to go a bit faster. Yeah, but that's pay to win. So let's see. It's over here, or is it north of that? Can't wait to fly around here. The Perfumed Rise. Okay, I might be close to that actually. The Hamsa. Alright, they're dodos. Are we going below this, or are we going above this? Only one way to find out, through the tunnel. Well, it says below. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that. I don't like this at all. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Let me get this first. You're tuned to the Aetheryte. Lovely. I'm not liking this. I am not liking this. I'm not liking this. If there was a battle, there's a conspicuous lack of blood. It's not Black Rose, is it? In such manner did we find them. What could have befallen these people? What in the world? Unless they took... Oh no, they didn't poison themselves, did they? They wouldn't have.
What happened here?
That's what I'd like to know.
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
So this is just exhaustion?
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
Tell you what, I'm going to mute the mic for a bit.
People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Ah, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragonkin, yes?
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two, if so. Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement.
A little?
No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk?
Okay.
As you may have guessed, I am Nidhana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the great work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
So can we go back to the emissions, the ethereal emissions from the tower? Are you telling me that this is basically gas? Are we dealing with tempering gas? Is that what the issue is here? I guess I'm about to find out. Thancred. The said shellfish is ideal for those who have suffered blood loss. Mayhap we should have acquired some from Matsuya. Oh no! Ah, for the days I enjoyed such fervent adoration, but on this occasion I am glad to entrust the burden of popularity to Estinian. Is he around here? Should I try to find him? I'm sure it'll be fine. Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist with ours. Though Kryl herself is tied up with another investigation, which I have just done, Mariashna is an eminently capable substitute, and we will spare no effort to aid you. So, if I understand correctly, you seek to make talismans that can nullify etheric emissions. Indeed we do. As you know, the tower emits vast concentrations of ether. One cannot go anywhere near it without being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. You know, I could always go up to it. In order to strike back, the satrap bade us alchemists create enchanted talismans. Talismans that will allow our soldiers to venture into the tower, even should they lack innate protection. Could such a thing be possible? Admittedly, we are still in the midst of testing, but we are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against the etheric corruption of primals. Of the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon scales proved the most promising. Oh yeah, the eldest of dragons would probably be resistant to corruption. Owing to their etheric density, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. Oh, Midgard Solma! We seek to amplify this protective property for our alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency. Are you the leader? We have been able to make steady progress with the talisman. Soon we will be ready to conduct a field test, and here is where you and your blessing of light come in. Better if I have my blood drawn, I suppose. What exactly is it you need me to do? Let's ask. Nothing complicated, I assure you. We only ask that you serve as an escort. I will explain in greater detail later, but you will be venturing into the tower's field of influence. And so for your own safety, I would first test how well your blessing shields you. With your permission, of course. In that case, Urianger and I will find other ways to make ourselves useful, seeing as you all work to the point of collapse. I suspect you could do with more hands. We will be grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you are ready, then let us put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the Great Work and turn south, there will be a hill to the right. I will meet you at the top after seeing to some preparations. Should we have a proxy ready? You know, to counteract the... No? Okay. Alright, come my Amaro buddy. Let us go up the hill. I wonder if there's going to be a mount for getting every class up to 90. I suspect there might be. And I can't wait to do that. Right, Nidhana. The perfumed rise. Oh, I see the tower here. Drunken Deeper. What the hell's a Drunken Deeper? You see a lantern designed in a local style. Okay. Nidhana. I hope you didn't have trouble finding this place or climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to the physical strain. I give you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many a sleepless night. The Drunken Deeper. The Deeper is a lantern presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficacy. Efficacy? Efficiency, I'm going to say. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of ether. in lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe ether sickness. For your test, you will be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capability. Please begin whenever you're ready. I shall be observing from a safe distance. Alright. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Repeat, commencing etheric exposure testing. Retreat to a safe distance if you are not the subject. Follow the Drunken Deeper's lead and try not to fall behind. Alright. Can I have this as a pet? Ready, Aoife. Please stand back. Speak with it. Alright, I'm standing back. I'm standing back! Discharging ether. You are struck by a powerful blast of ether but suffer no ill effects. Okay. Subject has no irrepressible urge to empty their stomach. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. I guess we couldn't do this in the same place in case of it being contaminated with the other blasts of ether. That makes sense. I think. Please stand back. Discharging ether. That's a pretty area of effect. You're struck by another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Alright. Subject stomach and bowel integrity holding. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Okie dokie. Are we going around in circles? Because it feels that way. Please stand back. Alright, there's number 3. Suffer no ill effects. The blessing of light appears to be keeping you safe from harm, but for how long? I think Hyland's getting a bit weak here. Subject fortitude rated. Impressive. No irregularities confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow and brace for the final discharge. Okay. Please stand back. And final one. Strongest blast of ether yet, but survived completely unscathed. Etheric exposure testing concluded. Please collect and deliver me to supervising alchemist. Okie dokie. Congratulations on retaining your composure and your humours. Whatever, talking lamp. Whatever. Right, Nidhana. Ah, you've returned, not on your knees. A promising sign, but come, let me take the Deeper off your hands. The Drunken Deeper. Having exhausted all of its ether, the Drunken Deeper is now having a well-earned rest. Thank you, I shall replenish its ether for when we test the talisman. So, no dizziness or nausea or anything of the sort? You're feeling perfectly fine? Yes. Then the strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk that the tower will corrupt your ether. With this, we can request your aid for the task ahead with easy hearts. Ow. Shadowed footsteps. Nidhana regards you with those eyes you could drown in. You're a capable warrior too, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talisman requires the use of a special ink, but we have exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it, spirit reed. The herb grows not far from here, and I would like to go harvest some. With the recent spate of kidnappings, however, we Okasodra travel alone at our peril. Will you not come with me as my escort? I would compensate you for your troubles, of course. Okay. I am in your debt. Without further ado, let us head to Kajia's footsteps. It is situated on the road which runs east of the Great Work. Okie dokie. So, east. Let's go, Constructate! So, let's see, I need to go east. I'm technically northeast now. Okie dokie. Those shadows aren't doing too well. Uh-oh. Go away, differently coloured dodo. Shoo. Alright, there's Nidhana. Hello. I may be simply imagining it, but I feel as though we're being followed. Look out! Timid Imperials. Target found, subdue, and capture. Do you not say anything else? Does the third person not say anything? Okay. Surely I should try, you know, detempering these guys with a porksy. Tis a fort. Tis a fort. And do the combo and we're good. Alright. Gods, but that gave me a fright. To think that the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work, thank the sisters I asked you to come with me. You're alright, I hope? Yeah, I'm fine. Good, let's continue on. It isn't far now, just through these pillars and up the rise. Okie dokie. Tis the season. Let's go up the hill. I forgot I got this last year. I completely forgot that I got the snowman mount last year. So let's see, Pisaka. You guys are weird ass lizards. Right, Nidhana again. And here we are, Kajia's footsteps. Kajia was a great dancer, and those who follow in her, well, you know, footsteps. They come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. A happy benefit of this is that spirit reed grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting it at once if you would be so good as to stand guard. The kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. Okie dokie. Oh, for love of. Fine, so be it. So be it. I could have just ran away. And ba-boom. Lovely. Where is she then? She's over there. You doing alright here? I'll gather the herb as quickly as I can. Please stand guard for me. Okie dokie. So that's the dancers.
Yes, that would be radz-at-han. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing. Well, he is the most important person in radz-at-han. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people, but when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed radz-at-han to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen?
Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail? Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Oh shit, it's Van Daniel. And was he talking about the guile I was looking into the tempering cure during the Age of Alligans? I think he might have been. Right, Nidhana. I have enough spirit weed to last us a good while. Thank you for keeping watch. Let's head back to the great work, shall we? Yeah, I hope Van Daniel hasn't done anything. Right, how are we going down here? Let's see. I could just teleport. Teleport it is. Something tells me I ain't going into radz-at-han for a while. Yeah, most likely. I'm surprised she didn't need an escort back. Yeah, well. Right, Nidhana. Ashna, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we're that little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. Money! A boy's errand. Little does Nidhana know that she is about to send you on another errand. Oh. If you will excuse me, I shall return to my work on the talisman. Ah, you're both back. Excellent. I have a message for you, Mistress Nidhana. It would seem the stores of Giant's Gall are running low. What? But when I last looked, there was still plenty. I suspect that was before Urianger told everyone about their tempering cure, and Estinian shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. I see, if it leads to new possibilities, then far be it from me to complain, but we will need to replenish our stores. I should be happy to tend to this if you like. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't in good conscience send you out there alone while kidnappers are at large. Marishna, loath though I am to press another task on you so soon, might I ask you to fetch the Giant's Gall? In case you're not familiar, Giant's Gall is a type of ore found on the island. Owing to its hardiness and ethereal conductivity, it has applications in many disciplines, alchemy least of all. The quarry where it is found, aptly named the Giant's Gall Grounds, isn't far away, so it shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose on you once more? Aye, let me switch to the mining class real quick. Thank you. Upon arriving at the grounds, please seek out a man named Zainuha. He will fashion you with the ore, or he will furnish you with the ore. My god, my reading is getting worse these days. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It so happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to the outpost nearby. May we borrow a pair of Hamza, Mistress Nidhana? By all means, do be patient with them. Those lads survived are still in training. I'll bring the Hamza to the entrance. Meet me when you're ready. The Hamza? Are those the dodos? Are those the dodo things I ran away from? Oh, there's a quest. Alchemist or Dancer. I suspect that will be for the ether current. Slowly but surely, I will get to it. Wait, that was on... No, that was a Hamza. I knew it. Here are a Hamza, Marashna. If the creatures look familiar, it is because they are close kin to your Eorzean dodos. Hamza have been long kept as livestock in Favnir, and many a hatchery may be found here. Alas, the largest of these were recently raised by monsters from the tower. On account of said hatchery being situated near the tower, the Radiant Host repurposed its remnants as an outpost. That is where my errand takes me, and your own destination is but a stone's throw away. If you have no objections, let us first make for the outpost. We set forth at your word. Alright. You're ready, then let us depart. You need only ride and relax. My bird and I will take the lead of yours to follow. Alright. Oh. This is stupid. Let's be off then. If you haven't ridden dodos before, be warned that they have a wobbling gait. Alright. This is so dumb. Imagine being a Rokugan on this. That particular formation stretching out over the water is called Kaja. The sword legend was wielded by the Matsuya against the America before it was cast down. Alright, are you going to do another, like, pan towards... There it is. To the left, and requiring no introduction, is a tower. As you can see, it straddles a small isle. Discover a new location. Yay. Almost there, though the main part of the hatchery is atop the cliff. The outpost itself is on the beach. You put a hatchery on a cliff? Alright. Cutting time! And here we are, manned by the Radiant Host. This outpost is our first line of defense against the tower. Well, well, who should it be but young Varshan? On an errand for the satrap? I am. His Excellency bade me to collect your report. He also wished to express his heartfelt gratitude to the brave men and women of the Radiant Host for their unflagging dedication. We simply do our duty, but we are honoured to receive His Excellency's regard. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment of one so young could be regarded as callous. Though we have enjoyed the relative peace and calm these past few days, this remains the front line of battle, no place for children. Your predecessor, too, often travelled alone. It's been, what, 2 years now since you took over? I wonder how the fellow is faring. Like those before him, he went on to represent the satrap in foreign lands. Wherever he may be now, I am certain he is well. As for myself, I assure you that all I do of my own volition, gladly. I pray that you will not think ill of His Excellency. Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith in the satrap is unwavering. But I still worry for you. We would be overcome with sadness if something were to befall you. Don't jinx it. For you are as a little brother to us all. Take care, do you hear? I will, Nabdeen. I will, thank you. And who might this be? Not Hanish by the looks of her. Permit me to introduce Marish, the Grandini of the Eorzean contingent, come to assist me in the making of the talisman. From Eorzea, you say? Towers have appeared there too. Tell me, what is the situation like? May I suggest that you exchange information with our soldiers? Both parties would stand to learn something of value, I believe. An excellent idea, given the unprecedented nature of the threat. Some of ours are understandably anxious. We would be glad for any tidings you can share. You two, bring Farshawn the latest report and answer any questions he may have. Can I turn this in? I'm getting close to an hour in recording. Not yet. Not yet. Okie dokie. Imhudi? I've heard about you, the visitor from Eorzea. Is there anything you can tell us about the Telothroi? We know they're the ones behind the tower and that they've declared war on the whole world. But why are they doing this? What is it that they want? This we don't understand. For the shits and giggles. What? They want to die? And take everyone with them? What madness is this? Well, you can bet that we won't let those bastards have their way. We'll fight them with everything we have, like our Eorzean and Far Eastern brothers. Alright, Kutil. You wish to know about the tower? To be honest, we know little and less about it ourselves. This Tower of Zot, as folks have taken to calling it, suddenly appeared where it did on the Isle of Narunair. We're safe from its influence at this distance, but go too far into the water and you'll expose yourself to its corrupting aether. Like that person over there. You're foreign, aren't you? How are they dealing with the tower in your homeland? We're working on that. Our struggles are not unique, then our hopes still lie with the talismans. We must keep the monsters contained until they're ready. Alright, and finally, Nabdeen. It occurs to me I have yet to properly introduce our company. We are the Radiant Host, a military order under the Satrap's command. Our duty is to preserve peace in the land, be it patrolling the streets or dealing with heretofore unknown threats such as now. We train hard and admit only capable warriors to our ranks. Even so, we've struggled to contend with the fiends from the tower. While we succeeded in striking them down on the two occasions they came in force, we had to pay a heavy price. What of the towers in Neosia? Do they likewise spawn monsters? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So it's much the same everywhere. With every nation struggling, we cannot expect calls for outside aid to be answered. Yeah, unfortunately. If only Charlene would help. Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it was as enlightening for you as it was for them. As a neutral trading and as a neutral nation and trading hub both, radz-at-han ordinarily receives a steady stream of news from abroad. Alas, the stream dried up when trading vessels stopped coming. Amidst the dearth of information, everyone will have been grateful for your account. But come, you had best see to your original errand, as mine will keep me here a while longer. However, I'm afraid I cannot guide you the rest of the way. Worry not, the path is straightforward. You need but follow the road east. Upon the Hamza, you will arrive before you know it. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together. Till we meet again. Alright, let's go, my faithful steed. For the Hamza appears to want to return home, it reluctantly offers you its back. Should you become separated from your steeds, speak with the Radiant Beastkeeper at the Hamza hatchery to mount it again. Okie dokie. Oh, and now I just ride myself into autopilot. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So I'm going all the way over here then. Alright, whenever I can find a way around. Discovered a new location. Whoa! Slowly but surely getting there. I feel like there should be some music here. The sound's on, just no music at night. Oh. That's weird. Level 81. Am I there yet? Oh, this is the quarry. Yep, giant stone. Yes, giant stone, what am I saying? Giant stone blocks. No sooner do you arrive at your destination than the Hamza dashes off. Whoa. Alright, let's hand this in and call the video. Aye, this is indeed the Giant Skull Grounds, and I am Zainua. Is there something you require? Giant Skull for the alchemist, you say, but of course they shall have it. They labour tirelessly to deal with the tower, and 'tis the least we can do to provide them with the materials they need. Whoa, level 81. Which means I go back to Dragoon. Tipping the scales. Okay, I'm going to be saving that for next time, since I don't want these videos to be over an hour long. Oh no. Well, I guess I have another triple triad NPC to fight. Well, I'll be doing that next time. Probably. So yeah, with that, I'm going to end this video here. This has been DragonofEternity going through more Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker MSQ. In this video, I travelled through a bit more of Favnir. I understand the situation at the tower a bit more. And now I need to get some Giant Skull Stone from this guy. So I'll be doing that along with that triple triad NPC next time. So yeah, with that all planned out, viewers, with my rambling now hopefully finally done, until next time.